Hey, it's Janae here to brighten, enlighten, and ignite your day. It's another edition of Transformation Tuesday, and I'm here with another edition of The Gist, helping you to get inspired and start your transformation. Today's resource is The Untethered Soul, The Journey Beyond Yourself by Michael Singer. Now, this book is a New York Times bestseller book that's really about the inner self with our energy. How do we really live a soulful life? And answering the question, who are you? And what does that really mean of who we are and how we tend to go through life? So it's a very deep book on the power of, again, energy, how we talk to ourselves, etc. So what I want to share with you is the idea here of the inspiration for me is this idea of the spiritual heart, as I'm always studying the heart and how that can impact us so that I can be better at inspiring and transforming hearts. They talked about the spiritual heart, and this was so good. So I want to read to you a couple of things because it was really powerful. He said, very few people understand the heart. In truth, your heart is one of the masterpieces of creation. It is a phenomenal instrument. It has the potential to create vibrations and harmonies that are far beyond the beauty of pianos, strings, or flutes. You can hear an instrument, but you can feel your heart. And if you think that you feel an instrument, it's only because it has touched your heart. Your heart is an instrument made up of subtle energy that few people come to appreciate. So he goes on to say that our heart, again, really lets energy flow in and flow out. And there is a valve in our heart. And what happens is that we tend to either close up our energy or we let it flow. And in fact, we don't even realize it, just like we have so many heartbeats that go on without our subconscious or consciously even realizing it, right? We have the opportunity to choose what we let into our heart and what we store and what we block. And sometimes the things that we store are good, positive things. We want to find that memory that's so important to us and store it in our hearts. Sometimes we have very painful memories that block our heart. And he said most of the time our hearts remain pretty open because we experience so many things a day. And you just think about the constant barrage of information that goes past us. So much of it goes just past us through our heart. But we tend to hold on to the things that matter, but we need to make sure that they're not blocking us and blocking the flow of energy. So he goes on to say a little bit more how your reward is a permanently open heart. There is no more valve. You live in love and it feeds you and strengthens you. This is an open heart. That is the instrument of the heart and as it was meant to be. Allow yourself to experience every note that the heart can play. So I just love this idea of the heart and how it can touch us and be open to us. So that for sure was my inspiration. I would say the transformation is another picture here. This time it's a pendulum and kind of going back and forth swinging. So just like a clock's pendulum swings, you think of a big grandfather clock and the pendulum swinging from one side to the other. So he uses this analogy with a pendulum is the idea that what swings on one side of the pendulum equally has to swing to the other side. So for example, say you do something with a ton of energy, you're excited with, it swings a lot to this side. Well, the equal and opposite will swing to the other side as well. I just want to give you an example. When I, in the fall, started out with a new energy and recommitment to being more present in my business, I committed to doing more videos. And actually that ended up being in the fall period from September to December, I did 100 videos. I did a giving challenge. I did a product that had a ton of videos in it. I had some sales videos. I started The Gist that you're experiencing now. So all these things I was swinging from one side. So then as now in this kind of second half of the year, then I'm swinging to the other side with, I haven't done that amount of videos. However, I'm continuing to swing to the opposite side to kind of rest and recover, so that I can land in the middle, which is the idea with our energy flow, to be in the middle of a neutral place so that we can swing easily wherever it is that we need to go. So that just really stuck with me, and transforming that sometimes if I have a big swing on this side, I'm going to need a big swing on this side to be able to rest and recover. But then the idea is to remain with that neutral heart, that neutral space of energy, so that wherever the Spirit leads you, you can go, so that you can live a very soulful life. From my heart to yours, be love.